friends, it's Judy and it is Thursday again. It is weigh-in for me. So how is it going? Well, this week was okay. We'll get into why it was only okay, but this morning I weighed in at 200.8. So I did have a loss this week, which is 0.2. I mean, that's pretty much the lowest loss that I can get on my scale because it only goes in 0.2 of a pound increments. But it is a loss, right? I mean, I know you guys are all going to say that, so that's cool. At least I didn't gain this week, which is awesome. Now, why such a small loss, Judy? Well, there are a few things I need to fine-tune in my plan. For one, I am still finding it difficult to get all my water in. I do get about 60 ounces at least a day, if not more, like 80 or 90, but most days I'm not getting that 100 ounces in. And it is amazing how much better I feel when I get the full 100 ounces in, and it is also amazing how much more weight I lose when I get that full 100 ounces in. So this week, personally, for myself, it is going to be a water week, and I am going to have to just make that my priority. As far as eating went, I think I did really good this week, except for one day. And one day I probably went way over my carbs for the day. I'm not counting carbs, but I definitely know when I eat too many carbs. And when I say carbs, I don't really know what carbs are, but when I say carbs, I basically mean rice cakes. Some nights I just get the munchies so bad and just eat rice cakes all night. And I did that once this week, but other than that, it's been good. I don't think I really have a problem with my diet except the eating at night, which is such a hard habit to break. I'm aware of it. I know I have to break it, and it is something I definitely have to work on. So I will keep that in mind and work on it, which is just an ongoing process. I mean, all I can do is keep working at it, and that's what I'm going to do. So enough bitching and moaning about that. As far as exercise went, I worked out 6 days, and I've actually been doing my workouts right on Stickum. There is a morning workout, my time usually around 10 or 11 in the morning, but I've been missing it. I've been sleeping in every single friggin' day, and that probably has to do with staying up late on Stickum too. So I've been sleeping in and missing that, but I've still been doing them on my own later. So if you log into Stickum and I'm the only one working out, that's why. It's because I slept in. I definitely encourage anyone else who is able to work out in front of their webcam on Stickum to do it. It is amazing how much harder and longer you want to go when you feel like someone is watching you. Even if no one is watching you and they're chatting in the room and you're just working out in the background, it is amazing how much harder you push yourself. And so my workouts have been just going awesome, and I've been sweating like a maniac and just really getting into them. So Jill and Benny, I think you guys are the ones who started doing that, and I just really hope that that can continue because I love it. It is the best thing that has happened to my workout routine. For real, you guys. For real, you guys. Speaking of workouts, right now I am obtaining P90X. I'm not going to start it right away or anything, but I just wanted to download it and look into it. A couple weeks ago, one of the teams for Hot for Halloween, their challenge was to look into an exercise or eating plan that they hadn't, maybe it was an eating plan that they hadn't really looked into before. And for me, I wanted to look into P90X, even though I wasn't on that team. And I really love looking at the other team's challenges and sometimes doing them myself. So that is definitely one challenge that I wanted to do. So I'm going to do that as soon as I get it. I'm going to look it over and see what it's like. I do hear there's some really high impact jumping around, which I'll have to alter. I can't do high impact because of an old knee injury and a foot injury. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited though. Everyone that does P90X just seems so full of energy and so intense, and that's what I want to be, full of energy and intense. So I did my measurements today, and you know, even though I don't really rely on them because they can be really off, and I missed last week taking measurements. As far as I know, my ribs and waist are basically the same. My hips went down. My thighs went down, and for the first time ever, you guys, my arm measurement went down, which I am so happy about because I have had the same arm measurement pretty much since the beginning. Some non-scale victories that have happened this week is I can finally see my bicep. You probably can't see it. That's me flexing really hard, but just because of the light. But now when I look in the mirror in real life, I can actually see a line right here, which is telling me that I am definitely building up muscle in my arms, which makes me really, really happy. Other than that, I have also moved my old ugly exercise bike up into my room. And because I have been spending so much time on Stickum with everybody else chatting and stuff, I just decided, you know what, it's really light. I can bring it in here, and while I'm talking to people or even watching videos, I can be on that stationary bike. Greg mentioned that he was doing push-ups between watching videos on his computer, and I think I want to try doing that too. But yeah, the bike, I mean, maybe I won't burn a majillion calories or anything, but at least I won't just be sitting here. So everything else is going really well. Yeah, I do have to fine-tune stuff, but I feel like I always have to do that, and it's baby steps, and that it's going to happen. I am now on, I think, going into my 4th month of being on YouTube and losing weight, really trying to lose weight. And for myself, I am almost at 80 days of recording my weight and, you know, eating right and doing all of that. So it's been about a good 3 months, you guys, and I am down over 30 pounds. I think I am at 35 now. Mind you, the bulk of that I lost right away, and I could have been higher at the beginning, I'm not sure. But for sure, I have now lost 35 pounds. I did go out last night, definitely a non-scale victory. My friend who has also been trying to lose weight, he has lost 40 pounds. He mentioned that I definitely looked like I had lost weight, and when I told him how much, he was very happy for me. And he actually mentioned that after he had lost 40 pounds, he kind of stopped. He lost interest. He just didn't have the time or the motivation anymore, and he said keep going, and he was really, you know, avid about the fact that I should not stop and I should keep going. And I made a promise to him that I would lose another 15 pounds. I think that in another 15 pounds I'm going to be ecstatic with the results. At that point I will have lost 50 pounds. I'll be around 185 pounds, which I think is, you know, a fine weight, you guys. I think 185, anyone who is around or just under 185, man, you should be happy that you got there. That is a great weight. You're so close to being healthy, being trim, being everything that you want to be. So I am going to really push for that next 15 pounds because I made a promise to my friend last night. And hopefully that will motivate him to start losing weight again too. Yeah. So tomorrow is Hot for Halloween. I will talk to you guys all then, and just stay strong, stay positive, and keep moving, you guys, and keep drinking your water. Let's just keep pushing each other. The clock is ticking. We are already down, I think, into almost week 4 here, so you know, there's not much time left for Halloween, and I really want to make the best of this, and I want all of you guys to make the best of it. So keep going, you guys. I love you all. Let's keep doing this. Let's keep pushing each other. Let's keep motivating each other, and let's actually lose the weight, you guys. Let's do this.